What's up, everyone? I wanted to wait a little longer, but this is gonna be a two-part video. That was like four. Couple months ago, I was out with my cousin and my brother. We went to go eat to a really nice place. Around that time, I had spoken with someone, and he's like, just hit me up on Instagram. Then he posted on his story, who wants to change their life? And I know it sounds a little superficial. I don't know what that means. Look it up. Superficial. But I clicked yes, and he messages me. He tells me, okay, da 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 da. Fill this out. Da 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 da. I filled it all out. So we went to go eat at a really popular steakhouse. It was really good. I liked it a lot. And while we were there, I went restroom. And I don't normally do this, but I took a picture of my present person that day. Piece of popcorn. Listen, the picture will probably be posted like around here. And I was like, man, I love eating all this good food, but I don't feel so good. I was eating out almost every day at work. Every single day. I still do, but I'm more conscientious of what I eat. So I reached out. He's like, I congratulate you because you made the first step. And that's admitting you have a problem. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this just so I can make a vlog. This is that video. This is that video. Of course, this is just part one. We start communicating. He's like, here's my phone number. And I was like, whoa, your phone number? I always looked up to my coach because he's quite popular. And I always saw him like everyone else, like, oh. Now he's my coach. And I was like, oh, snap. This is real. It's different when you see someone in one perspective and then you see him in another, or her, or whoever you're talking about. But I reached out, ordered the food, and it cost money. But he's like, it's an investment. I'm not gonna lie to you. The food's decent. So I told him, okay. They sent me the package. It took about a week. This part one of just 1 month. So we went to eat. It was like April 24th, late April. I started the plan. What's today? July 6th. I started like May 24th, around there. I weighed myself in. I still had my old phone. I now have an iPhone and a tripod. And thank you, brother. Thank you. And I weighed myself. I don't remember if I was wearing clothes or not. And I want to tell you, I weighed 170.6 pounds. Which doesn't sound a lot. But I tell you, I was really drained of it. I thought fast food was always going to be energetic. I feel great. Ton of Starbucks drinks, Dutch Bros. And it all changed. It shifted from one extreme of eating really bad food that's really good at making you gain weight to one extreme of a whole different 180 turn. I'm not joking. It was a 180 turn. This was my typical day, weighing 170 pounds. I'd wake up, I eat a bowl of cereal full of sugar, vitamins and minerals, and milk full of fat. Now, we don't buy whole milk, but it still has fat. I'd go to work. I get to work. I know lunch is a while away, so I'd go to Starbucks, and then I'd order a really sugary drink. Not a Frappuccino. I would order like a brown sugar espresso, and it was just so good. And not high in calories, it's just a lot of caffeine and a lot of sugar. And that sugar is converted to like in the stomach. I know you can't see here in the thing, but then go to work. Do what I had to do. Lunchtime comes around, and there's this popular Mexican place there, and they sell burritos, really good burritos. I love them. I love going there. Tortas, tacos. I never order tacos because if you just order tacos, it's like, oh, that can't be killing you. That can't. It just corn tortillas, beef, cilantro, onion. Okay, salsa. But I would always order the big stuff, a combination plate. Not always. I didn't always get the combo plate. And their menu's very small. And then I'd get an horchata. That's the killer, because instead of drinking water with your burrito, you're drinking more sugar in form of rice. And it's just good. And I paid like $15. I have receipts to show you. $15. I'd go back to work. I don't feel so good because I overate, and I ate really quickly because lunch isn't that long. Get to work, finish work, then I'd go home. I'm too lethargic from the burrito at lunch. I'm not joking. That I would make microwave burritos here at home, or I'd eat something else really small. But sometimes I would work night shift, and then you know what's open at 11:30 at night? Jack in the Box. You know what they sell? Munchie boxes. I'm not calling out Jack in the Box. They're good. It's just you're eating a whole big meal at midnight because you're starving from work. And then you just pack down like 1.5 pounds in a day. Now, it wasn't like that every day. So I reached out to my coach, and he's like, all right, we'll order you the food. Weighed in 170, no joke. A week goes by. I was not having fun. This was difficult. It was one of the hardest things I ever done in my life. If I knew how hard it was, I probably wouldn't have done it. I'm dead serious. I probably would have. But why am I telling you this? So I have people in my life that just seem so successful. Being sworn in by judges, cooks in Hawaii, registered nurses, CPAs. You know, they reach levels of success. They go to Italy, they've traveled. And I didn't think, what have I done? I didn't think that. I was like, I want to feel success too. 106 subscribers? I think that's pretty successful. In any scale. I tell people, and they're like, oh, that's a lot. I'm like, not a lot. My goal is 1,000. So if you're watching, how do we get to 1,000? That's the goal. 1,000. And I know it's possible. People watch. People like watching. Subscribe. When I started the plan, everyone told me a lot. Several people. And if you're watching, I'm not calling you out. What I am saying is, I'm going to explain where I really was and where I'm at now. That's where I'm headed to. I'm taking a while. You don't need to lose weight, mijo. You need to gain weight. That's what they were telling me. You need to gain weight. And I'm like, no, I do not need to gain weight. At first, it's not like I gained all that weight really quickly. It took a while. December to May. Gained like 10 pounds, and I was like, this is only gonna get worse if I don't change something. Dead serious. Told one of my coworkers, she's like, oh yeah, I started working here. I gained weight too, and I was like, oh, but you look great. Oh, dude, you look great. I do not feel great. I might have looked fine, but I did not feel normal. In fact, even my body, my clothes stopped fitting. I'm dead serious. Some of my clothes were so tight that they just didn't fit anymore. I was like, this cannot happen. I'm not buying new clothes. I'm not. It's just too expensive. Clothes are expensive. I don't know. I'd rather lose the weight. So I got the box. They send me a couple books. It explains who made it. This is the life book. And it just tells you different chapters. They call them elements. What you want to accomplish. Healthy mindset. Oh, wow. How do you eat healthy for life? Isn't that awesome? Your path to a healthy weight. And then there's the other book. Habits of Health. This doctor was one of the first. He was one of the first of his kind to do something in the U.S. Let's see if I can find it. And he made this book. It's just amazing. Energy control. Oh, come on. Healthy weight, man. And I'm not the only one. I saw what happened to my coach. I saw what was happening to the people that were following him. And I was like, is that even possible? I really did think that. How is that even possible? And it explains a lot of things. Forward. He explains how he loves people and helping people. It's just amazing. I don't know how recent the stat is, but I'm gonna read it. In the US alone, almost 2/3 of the population is either overweight or obese. Being overweight can lead to health issues. And that was the thing. I was like, I don't have to do this. I really did think that. I was like, I can just keep going like this. Then I thought, what if I get diabetes? That'll be pretty hard to change then. What if I end up becoming a really big guy? I already gained a ton of weight from college. I thought about future events. Future of my kids. High school reunions. I don't want them to be like, oh, Roger, what happened, dude? I do not want that to happen. I started doing the plan. Five mini meals a day and one big meal. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how they did it, but I ended up, after a week, I was like, this is too hard. I don't want to do this. So I'd reach out to my coach and he's like, just keep going. Just keep going. Keep doing it. I switched phones. That costs money. I was running out of money. I just bought a new car. You all saw that. That's expensive. But as time progressed, a couple weeks in, I didn't really see a big change. I was like, man, am I even losing the weight? Am I losing anything? My coach said, you are losing weight. You're on path to losing a good amount. And I was like, okay, I'll believe you. It wasn't until my clothes started to fit again. And I'm not talking shirts, I'm talking pants. That reach. And it's hard with like summertime. You have to always be hydrated and that's part of the plan, drinking water. Doing stuff like that. I want to tell you all right now. Today is July 6th. Okay. It's my parents' anniversary. It's also my grandma's birthday. I weighed in at 150.6 pounds. I've lost 20 pounds. What, like 6 weeks? 5 weeks? And I want to tell you, I want to say it on camera, and coach, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I had a ton of cheat days. I probably would have lost a lot more weight to date if I didn't do all those barbecue at my fam's house, a wedding party. Y'all saw that. We didn't eat vegetables. We ate birria. It was awesome. When your box runs out of food and you have to order a health conscious meal, when you're paying more money for like fish and salmon. See, so the way it works is that it limits the amount of calories you consume a day, but it doesn't feel like you're lacking energy because most of the food has a lot of fiber and nutrients. You all saw I cooked turkey and broccoli. I cooked on Facebook. That is what I'm eating. I didn't just make it like ta-da. No, I really did eat it. I have to consume that to do it. And part of it is I feel great. Every day I feel amazing. I really do. My gut is gone. There's gonna be another picture. And this was last week. I could probably take a new one. And I just people see the change and I don't know what happened. They give us snacks. You can have snacks. You just learn to change diets. And it's not like I exercise a ton. I the days I do exercise, it's because I eat something really good and it's full of carbs and I need to lose all that energy. It transformed my life. So I want to thank my coach. I hope he's watching because this changed my life. I look amazing. I feel great. I didn't know I could lose all this weight in such a amount of time. This is just part 1, by the way. I have another box coming, so there's probably gonna be a part 2 to this. I know it's a really long video, like 16 minutes, so you might want to go really fast. And if any of you are watching, you're like, wow. And I'm skinny. I'm a skinny guy. Imagine I lost like 17 pounds the first month, so I kind of slowed down. But that's because I'm missing the box. I still lost weight. I don't know. I told my coach, like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I'm good. I asked the Lord. I did. I'm going to tell you all right now. I asked God, do I keep going? Because I can't afford more boxes of food. And God's like, just do it. Just do it. So, yeah, it's a process. Because at first it was difficult, but then I just built the habits over and over, and I'm like, this is normal. And I learned to work the system. You just learn what you're gonna eat. I always order the cheap stuff. I don't order halibut anymore. I don't order scallops. I order tilapia, $1.80 for the fillet. You name anywhere a restaurant where you're paying $1.80 for your meal. Oh, and then $2 for the vegetables, and I just steam them in the bag. I cheat. Okay, fine. You can do vegetables another way. You learn the system. Because at first I was like, oh, I gotta buy all these vegetables, and I was like, come on, it's not cost efficient to do that. You're just gonna be wasting a lot of money. I ate swordfish for the first time this year. It was really good actually. I ate salmon, king salmon. Oh, so good. I love salmon a lot, but the book only recommends certain portions. Tilapia, you have 7 ounces of tilapia. You can have beef, you can have avocado, and stuff like that. Like right now, I'm gonna go eat Chipotle, and it's perfectly fine because you know how to eat. You know how to control your body in a sense to lose weight. So if any of you, I'm gonna close with this. If any of you want to do this, just reach out. I have an amazing health coach. I really do. I didn't think it was gonna work. It did work. Mind blown. Follow me on my socials. It'll be all down below. Some people want a room tour. There's my bed. There's my keyboard. My closet's that way. I'm recording on my dresser. I have a PlayStation 4. I don't play it anymore. Because the PS5's out. But I don't have PS5. I have a laptop and clothes and merch right there. So if any of you want to buy merch, I have brand new t-shirts. I have a couple backpacks left. I'm running out of backpacks, thank God. Which is a huge support. So thank you all for supporting this. I really do appreciate it. God bless you. Les amo. Les aprecio. Stay tuned for more.